adu hakna yamna thaina ka manadar ni yamna khogi
The top news headlines. Myanmar's Suu Kyi detained in military coup, 1-year emergency declared. Budget 2021 focuses on healthcare and well-being, Sitharaman says. Two held with illegal brown sugar, opium in two separate incidents. And India records 11,427 new cases of coronavirus, 117 deaths in 24 hours. Good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipuri Television News today at 1 p.m. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. This is RIMAI giving you the latest news update. Myanmar's military has taken control of the country after detaining de facto leader Aung San Suu Kyi and other politicians in the early hours. Media reports say that a state of emergency had been declared for 1 year and power transferred. The coup comes after tensions rose between the civilian government and the military following a disputed election. Myanmar, also known as Burma, was ruled by the military until democratic reforms began in 2011. Reports added that the military was handing power to Commander-in-Chief Min Aung Hlaing because of election fraud. Soldiers are on the streets of the capital, Nay Pyi Taw, and the main city, Yangon. In November's election, Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy (NLD) won enough seats to form a government. Meanwhile, the United States has condemned the coup, saying Washington opposes any attempt to alter the outcome of recent elections or impede Myanmar's democratic transition. Reports say that U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken called for the release of all government officials and civil society leaders and said that the U.S. stands with the people of Burma in their aspirations for democracy, freedom, peace and development. The military must reverse these actions immediately. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman started her Budget Speech 2021, saying the Union budget is set on 6 pillars, with the first being healthcare and well-being. With the Modi government's focus on healthcare this year, Sitharaman announced the Prime Minister Atmanirbhar Swasth Bharat Yojana with a corpus of Rs 64,000 crore. Sitharaman announced an outlay for health infrastructure over 6 years to be Rs 64,180 crore, which she said is a substantial increase. The minister said investment in healthcare sector has increased substantially in this budget as the government focuses on strengthening institutions. The centrally sponsored scheme, Prime Minister Atmanirbhar Swasth Bharat Yojana, will be in addition to the National Health Mission, said Sitharaman, and added that the scheme will strengthen the existing health infrastructure and also create new institutions. In her speech, Sitharaman said the preparation of the budget was undertaken in circumstances like never before in view of calamities that have affected a country or a region within a country. Sitharaman also said that the government will be providing Rs 35,000 crore for COVID-19 vaccination in 2021-22 and is committed to providing more funds in the future. Troops of 43 Assam Rifles arrested a woman with 390 grams of brown sugar worth Rs 78 lakh in international market yesterday. She brought the drug inside soap cabs when she was caught near KLP along Imphal Moray, a report said today. The woman has been identified as Namnei Ling Haukip, aged 38 years, wife of Paulem from Matijang village in Churachandpur district. The seized drug along with the arrested has been handed over to Moray police station. Separately, a team of Narcotics and Affairs of Border NAB police station arrested a man with 6.5 kg of opium yesterday from Herok Part 3 near Nongpok Ningtho Panthoibi Lai Haraufam. He has been identified as Ngamninlal Haukip, aged 36 years, son of Lethang Haukip, from Nungtak under Machi block in Tengnopal district. A case has been registered at NAB police station over the incident. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Seventh Heaven, a slice of happiness. India's largest bakery chain, now at Porompat Soibam Laikai and Kaisampat Konzeng Hazari Laikai. Percent pure veg bakery which provide fresh cake in just 7 minutes. Cakes of all designs, shapes and sizes available at reasonable and affordable price. Half kg cakes starts at Rs 310 only. Home delivery also available. To order and for more details, please contact for Porompat 9366 818 369 and for Kaisampat 7988662413. Chection view. Semjinba Bhut Pret Jadu Mantar ki maramda khang hairaba gyan leiraba Guru Ali Shah Bengali. Vidya kya gi maramda khang hairaba pung mapan gi manungda fahanba ngamba guarantee card pibaga loinana chinna haibadana tana thabak takba thabak asigi faldi ahanba numittagi fanglagani thabak inkhang karbar gi samasya yumda khana chainaba mantra jantra semjinba nupi lonabadagi ngakthoknaba yeknabadagi ngakthoknaba love marriage amasung arranged marriage ki samasya inkolgi lamgi khatnaba yetnaba imungi dosa awana taba paisa lan mangtharakpa Hengalakaba asiguma sing asigidamak unabiu samasya sing adugi upai tawduna fahalagani guarantee ka loinana specialist black art mesmerism yumda famna laina samasya sing asikokbiu unabiu Guru Ali Shah Bengali Bridge Cinema Ludhiana mobile number 8923143071
Khanganjab Thobal Kendra gi manung da leiba Kangla Water gi customer sing da khanganjari madudi Kangla Water da hana registration di tawkhruba ising di phanghodriba customer sing na isa gi registration receipt pubira aga Thobal Khekman mathak laikai da leiba Bhavna Kangla Foods and its products dagi ising lobina ba haizari loina na retailer amadi wholesaler sing da ahoma mamal da ising phanganbagi khudongchaba su bizari hena akupa marol gi dama contact tawbira Bhavna Kangla Foods and its product Thobal Khekman mathak Contact number 7005123633 Natraga 9366279959.
Nungaiba Fongdokchari, the Lila Ambience Gurgaon the Pangthokpa 6th Annual Conference 2020 come Doctorate Convocation da Commonwealth Vocational University Kingdom of Tongana Sri Longjam Dhaneshwar Singh da Leibak asida Mahi Masing Tambagi lamda Kathokpa Magaluinana Achauba Thaudang Lobi Baginamak Ngasi Ikai Khumnaraba Maldives ki Minister of State Ministry of Education Dr. Abdullah Rashid Ahmed Amadi CBSE Secretary Sri Anurag Tripathina Mamalyam Laba Honoris Causa Doctorate PhD in Education Piduna Ikai Khumnaraba Ulakpada School Asagi School Management Committee Amadi Teaching and Non-Teaching Staff Singna Nungaiba Fongdokchari ba School Management Committee Amadi Teaching and Non-Teaching Staffs of Kindergarten Montessori Higher Secondary School Sagolban Takyal Kolom Lekai Imphal West.
Welcome back after the break. With 11,427 new coronavirus cases being reported in a day, India's COVID-19 tally has increased to 1.07 crore, while the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has surged to 1.04 crore, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated today. The national recovery rate surged to 97%. The death count increased to 1,54,392 with 118 daily new fatalities. The COVID-19 case fatality rate stands at 1.44%, the data updated at 8 a.m. showed. The COVID-19 active cases remained below 2 lakh for the 13th consecutive day. There are 1,68,235 active coronavirus infections in the country, which comprise 1.56% of the total caseload, the data stated. India's COVID-19 tally had crossed the 20 lakh mark on August 7, 30 lakh on August 23, 40 lakh on September 5, and 50 lakh on September 16. It went past 60 lakh on September 28, 70 lakh on October 11, crossed 80 lakh on October 29, 90 lakh on November 20, and surpassed the 1 crore mark on December 19. A total of 1,54,392 deaths have been reported so far in the country, including 51,882 from Maharashtra, followed by 12,356 from Tamil Nadu, 12,217 from Karnataka, 10,853 from Delhi, 10,173 from West Bengal, 8,658 from Uttar Pradesh, and 7,153 from Andhra Pradesh. Gonsaku Area Joint Action Committee, Kazakh, has withdrawn its proposed band after an assurance given by the government to look into their demand. Representatives of Kazakh met Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren, Forest Minister Awangbo Numai, and Water Resources Minister Letpao Haukip yesterday to discuss the controversy surrounding construction of National Sports University, NSU. During the meeting, the government noted the claim of ownership by Gonsaku village regarding the NSU site. According to the report, the government side also assured to discuss the matter with all stakeholders and to request the Central Ministry to look into the JSC's demand so that an amicable solution can be brought at the earliest. Kazakh will meet government representatives in the next meeting on February 13. A suspected wildfire smuggler carrying rare and critically endangered species of tortoise found only in Indian Ocean island countries was apprehended in Manipur's Chandel by the Assam Rifles. In a tweet yesterday, the paramilitary forces which guards the Indo-Myanmar border said it recovered rare species of radiated tortoise in Chandel district. According to media reports, a local carrying 4 plastic boxes on Kenbo, a Chinese-made two-wheeler popular in the Indo-Myanmar border areas, was stopped by a team of Assam Rifles at around 2 a.m. on January 29 last. The security personnel recovered 4 tortoises from the boxes. An expert with a leading conservation NGO who spoke on the condition of anonymity said 3 of the 4 tortoises included 2 radiated tortoises and 1 juvenile Aldabra tortoise. Radiated tortoise found in dry spiny forests of southern and southwestern Madagascar are critically endangered as per the International Union for Conservation of Nature IUCN Red List. Aldabra tortoise, said to be one of the largest land tortoises, are found in Aldabra in Seychelles. A male Aldabra tortoise could weigh up to 250 kilograms. They are classified as vulnerable on the IUCN list. Manipur registered 16 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. With this, the total caseload surged to 29,068, according to the Health State Department. The death toll stands at 371. The fresh cases are reported from Imphal West, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Kakching, Churachandpur and Senapati districts. The number of active cases is 144, while the recovery cases stands at 28,553. The state's recovery rate is 98.22% as of 11 a.m. today. Professor Amar Yumnam has retired as the Vice-Chancellor in charge of Manipur University. According to a release by the Registrar of MU, Professor W. Chandbabu Singh, Department of Manipuri Professor S. Sanatomba Singh will take over as the Vice-Chancellor in charge of the university for the time being. Underground organization NRFM has clarified that an NRFM cadre who was reportedly arrested on January 30 by a team of Manipur Police Commando from Manipuri Chumbre Thong has no connection with the outfit. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned.
TOMTV Music Video Album Competition. Chaliba chahi sigi manungda nambiba hiram ama hekta da yumpham oiduna sembiba music video album sing athoi hen changdamnaba ama TOMTV na Film Forum Manipur ga khusamnaduna pangthok cheragani. Best Music Video Album da lupa lising yankhay mana amadi atai mana kya su thamjariba changdamnaba sida saruk yabiningba singna video album sing thajin biraknaba akupa moral gidamak office matamda 9774 078 983 da paw phobilo. Khanghanjariba TOMTV Times of Manipur. Tom Cable ki subscriber sing the Khanghanjari madudi subscriber sing na channel suna amadi ayat apan yaudani yengbinaba recharge tawiyo. Pizariba package sing de basic package ta lupa chani amadi atopa package sing da lupa chahum yankhay chamri amadi chamri yankhay pizari. Recharge taunabagi makhada pizariba kuthang ahum asidagi khanbiyo. Ahanbada online recharge. Online da recharge taunabagi tomtv.co.in da changbiduna yamna laiba process ta recharge tawiyo. Anisubada distributor recharge. Isa ki distributor sing da monthly subscription submit tawiduna recharge tawiyo. Natraga ahum subada office recharge. Uripok khoisnam lekai da leiba Tom TV ki office ta laktuna recharge tawiyo. Khanghanjariba Tom Cable Uripok khoisnam lekai Imphal. Ekoi contact number 89742 79099 natraga 8132 089 758.
Nongin Institute of Tutorials ki Class 10 amasung 12 ki revision class lakliba February 3 amadi CBSE ki na February 11 dagi haujaragani. Class 9 amasung 10 ki Special Foundation course March 4 dagi haujaragani. Batch amada mahiroi 30 dagi hena laujaroi. Jadi material pi bagaloina na hostel amasung transportation ki khudong chabasu leizari. Ngasimag admission tobiu Nongin Institute of Tutorials RDS High School Konung Mama. Contact number 8014221074.
Guardians Academy Imphal. Admission open. Coaching for NDA written exam course starting from 1st February to 31st March 2021. Timing 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Coaching for clearing SSB interview to join Indian Army, Navy, Air Force and Coast Guard as men and women officers. Course starting from 1st February to 10th February 2021. Timing 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. daily. For more details, please contact Guardians Academy Imphal. Contact number 098633888639 or 09436893439.
Welcome back after the break. Looms and sewing machines were distributed to women's cooperative societies of Moirang constituency. Altogether, 12 looms and 23 sewing machines were distributed to the societies at Purit Mandop Moirang yesterday. Social worker Thongam Shanti on the occasion said that unity will bring progress in the constituency. Shanti added that the people of the constituency are still facing difficulties in getting benefits of governmental sponsored schemes as there are many who are creating obstacles in the development work. As a part of the event, Ayushman Bharat health cards were distributed to 32 households of the constituency.
Maluni kainola hakselgi card mayabagi priority list among phongdokpiye bahan madugi manungda bu yauraba any prime minister gi hakselgi card se saba hekta yae only 10 minutes la dubai tokdana akoi honorable chief minister gi hakselgi card se hai yoy sibisdadi saba yae list amga phongdogadi thingni ba mi se thingbadi khara phagadra haibo wakhalonje ai chief minister gi puning sikchinjage
Lilong Youth Dramatic Union (LYDU) condoled the death of Manipuri film actor Sagolsiam Dana Manjari. The union held a condolence meet yesterday and observed a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul. Residents of 8 villages under Kontojam constituency in Imphal West, who are supporters of Laishram Nando intending to contest the upcoming Manipur Assembly election 2022 from Kontojam constituency, has formed the Laishram Nando Sympathizers Committee. The 8 villages are Kangmong, Hegrujam, Awangjiri, Kajri, Kabi, Sajirok, Bamdiar and Poijing. The committee held a meeting yesterday to discuss the upcoming elections. Women folk from the 8 villages brought fresh vegetables, fruits and edible items to show support for Laishram Nando during the meeting. Intending candidate El Nando thanked the people for supporting him. He also said that he belongs to a humble family, but he joins politics to bring welfare for the people. Assam Rifles troops in a joint operation with the Excise and Narcotics Department in Mizoram nabbed 3 drug peddlers at Bethlehem Vang in Aizawl yesterday. The joint team was able to recover heroin worth approximately Rs 75.6 lakh during the search, a media report said. Recently, the Searchip Battalion of 23 Sector Assam Rifles recovered 74 grams of heroin from Zote in Mizoram. A joint team of Assam Rifles personnel and officials of the Champhai Customs Department conducted a raid during which the consignment of heroin was recovered. The Customs Department also detained a person who was identified as a foreign national from Bukpir in Myanmar. It was estimated that the seized heroin would cost Rs 29,60,000 in the market. The Assam Rifles has been conducting similar joint operations in different parts of Mizoram to root out the drug menace. Let's go through some of the local newspaper headlines. The Sangay Express, Biren bemoans large deforestation at Mount Gobru. Chief Minister flags off Know Your Sanctuaries and Wetlands campaign. Here's what a common man expects from Budget 2021. The People's Chronicle, Government of India not serious, honest with Nagas, says NSCN-IM. Rural poor, farmers to be government's priority. 880 new cases, 16 deaths reported in January. Chief Minister blames greedy officials for environmental degradation. Manipur Mail, Chief Minister flags off sanctuaries and wetlands campaign. Letpao inspects Chinkai Cheng water treatment plant. 16 new COVID cases, 144 active. Imphal Free Press, strict rules must be regulated to protect forest areas, stop deforestation, says Biren. Prime Minister Modi highlights creation of wealth from waste. Man Ki Baat emphasis power of innovation. Before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Myanmar's Suu Kyi detained in military coup, 1-year emergency declared. Budget 2021 focuses on healthcare and well-being, Sitharaman says. Two held with illegal brown sugar, opium, and 2 separate incidents. And India records 11,427 new cases of coronavirus, 117 deaths in 24 hours. That is the end of the bulletin for the news today at 1 p.m. We'll be back with more updates later at 6:30. Stay tuned for more updates.